In this problem, we have to show that whether A is equal to this one satisfy the equation A square minus 3A minus 7I or not. If you are finding this one, then after that you have to find A inverse. So let's move on. If you can see this here, I will write show that is equal to 5, 3 minus 1 and minus 2. And you have to find A square value first. And then you have to find 3A and then you have to find 7. 7i is easy because this is a 2 cross 2 matrix, which means you have to multiply 7 with an identity matrix. So let's find first that is A square value. So 5, 3 minus 1 and minus 2. If you can see here, I will write 5, 3 minus 1 and minus 2. So rows will get multiplied with column. So 5 times 5, that is equal to 25. And 3 times minus 1, which is equal to minus 3. 5 times 3, that is equal to 15. 3 times minus 2, that will become minus 6. Minus 1 times 5, that will become minus 5. Minus 2 will multiply with minus 1, that will become plus 1. Sorry, plus 2. And minus 1 will get multiplied with 3, that will become minus 3. And minus 2 will get multiplied with minus 2, it will become 4. Here you will write 25 minus 3, it will become 22. 15 minus 6, that will become 9. Minus 5 plus 2, that will become minus 3. Minus 3 plus 4, that will become 1. 3a, if I want to write, I will write all the elements will get multiplied with 3. So 3 times 5 will become 15. 3 times 3, that will become 9. 3 times minus 1, that will become minus 3. And 3 times minus 2, that will become minus 6. And at last, if I want to write 7i, I will write 7 times 1, that will become 7, 0, 0, and 7. Now let's write a square minus of 3a minus of 7i. So let's write everything in one place. So 22, 9, minus 3, and 1. Next one, 3a, which is 15, 9, and minus 3, minus 6. And last one, that is 7, 0, 0, 7. So 22 is here, minus 15 and minus 7. If you are taking minus 15 and minus 7, that will become minus 22. So 22 minus 2 will become 0. 9 minus 9, which is equal to 0, and minus 0 will also become 0. Minus 3 plus 3 will become 0. 1 minus minus plus, which is 1 plus 6, which is equal to 7. And 7 minus 7 will become 0. See, we are getting a 0 matrix. If you can see the question, here it is given that we have to find the value of A inverse, which means you have to write A square minus of 3A plus minus of 7I, and which is equal to A, which is equal to 0. Here we have to find the A inverse, which means you have to multiply the whole value with A inverse. I will write it like this. A inverse A square minus 3 times of A inverse A and minus of A inverse I. Once you will do this one, A inverse of A, that will become identity matrix. This is the property that you have to know if you are solving this question. A inverse A, that is equal to an identity matrix, which means I times A, this one will become, and this one will come 3 times of I. Minus of 7. If you are multiplying anything with identity matrix, that will become the same matrix that you are getting. So A inverse that will become, so 7 times of A inverse. Once you will get this one, you can write the whole value as 7 times of A inverse, which is equal to A minus 3I. Now take A inverse here and take the 7 value on other side. You will take 1 by 7 A minus 3I. So 1 by 7. A value, what's the value of A? That is 22, 9 minus 3, 1. And minus 3I, that will become 3003. If you can see here, 22 minus 3, that will become 19. And 9 minus 0, that will become 9. Minus 3 minus 0, that will become minus 3. And 1 minus 3, that will become -2. Once you will get this one, you can write it into this form.